How's everybody doing this morning? How are you guys? What is your dream and what do you wish for? It's right there on the comment section. Go ahead and comment now that we are in election time, the way that our countries are going, the way that the world is changing, the way things are. Um, what is your wish? What is your dream and what do you wish for? What do you guys think? I'll let you guys comment on the comment section. Uh, I love you, Chuck. And I am definitely going first things God and the Lord. I will go with you, man. My dream is for you to join us in Armenia. I love you, Chuck, man. I love this man. Follow that man, please. He's the best war correspondent in the planet. My mentor. That's the leader, man. Rangers lead the way. Follow Chuck Colton. How are you? Mommy and I send hugs. My friend Miss Maggie, how you doing? God bless your dear heart. I wish to magnify the grandest sign of the Holy Spirit. Wow, that is something magnificent. That is something incredible. Your wish may come true. Fern Hanley, God bless you. Uh, just can we get along? Hey man. Uh, hey man, I agree with you, man. Sharon Cure. I wish for the better of America. Save my grandchildren. Yeah, yeah. My dream is a week at home with power outage so nobody can call. Hey, you know where we need to go, Chuck? That place that we went on Ukraine, remember? There was no internet also, so ah, it looks beautiful where you are. Well, it's just sunny. It's thank you for calling me beautiful. I appreciate that. This brownness, it's just overshining the screen. Uh, Cloudy with a chance of missiles. Yeah. How's your weather forecast over there in Ukraine? Well, it's cloudy with a pretty chance of getting shot in a missile. Thank you so much, Miss Cat White. Thank you. God bless your dear heart, man. Uh, Maggie Max replies to Chuck, says, no, 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 Chuck, don't say that. Cuba has outages all the time. I know you're kidding, but though. Yeah. Uh, how's everybody doing? Good morning to all. Saturday. God bless you all. Let's thank the Lord for another day, letting him us breathe, think, feel, everything. You know, I had a one of my best friends, Ben Berquam. He said one day that his back was Shabbat Shalom. Hey, Shabbat Shalom, Darrell Cohom. God bless you, man. He was telling me one day, hey, man, my back hurts, and I was complaining like a mother every day. My back, my back, my back, and I was praying. And then he went to see a pastor, and the pastor said, hey, you know, you need to thank the Lord that your back hurts. And it's like, what the? Like, man, you have a back. Thank the Lord that you still have a back, that you can feel pain. Some of people do not even have a back. They don't even feel pain because they can't walk. So immediately Ben realized, like, hey man, you know, I need to stop complaining and just, you know, thank the Lord for everything that we have. Uh Chuck has a twisted sense of humor like my husband had. Yeah, no, he's the funniest man. He cracks you up. I'll tell you a little story about him and me. Everywhere that we go, I'm following him all the time, and I'm just listening to what he's saying all the time. We listen to each other, but I listen more to him because he's a history book, man. So every time that we present ourselves to somebody, he always says like, "Hey, I'm Chuck Colton, war correspondent, la la la." You know the voice of Chuck. Hey, I'm Chuck Colton, war correspondent. He talks like a commando, man. And I'm always behind him, and he says, he says, "This is my plumber." I brought my plumber with me. I brought my gardener. I brought my gardener with me to fix my home over here that I have. And I go with it. I go sometimes with the flow, like, "Hey, hi, nice to meet you." Like, "Oh my God, you're the gardener." I'm like, "Yeah, no, I'm not." uh, I love your answers all the freaking time. Yes. Oh my God, take that, liberals. Oh my God, I love these answers of this man. I know history because I was there. Bah, 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 right in the stomach. Love you, Chuck. God bless you, man. Say hello to the family. Stay away from the monkey. That monkey doesn't like me, Chuck. Man, the hell with that monkey, man. I'm just telling you, the hell with that monkey. And thank you for everybody that was watching yesterday on the live stream of Chuck. Uh, I raised like almost $500. I'm trying to go to Armenia with Chuck. So if you guys have it in your heart, everything that is in this live stream will be saved for me to go to Armenia and document the mass migration that is occurring over there. Different migration. It's a different migration. So I want to study all kinds of migration. Chuck knows that I love those kind of things. So I'm trying to go with him. So everything that is donated right here with the Buy Me a Coffee link, you guys know what's up. It's for me to go to Armenia. Uh, let's see comments. Patty Armstrong, hello, hola Oscar, how are you? I'm good, thanks. Gracias a Dios, thanks to the Lord. The Democrats and Cargans are the Adams family. Yes, they are. Sarcastic answers are a sign of healthy brain. Yeah. Hi, Ms. Glenda. God bless you. Humor is necessary all the time. All the time. Even when we are, there was a time we were in Kiryat Shimona, Chuck and I, and two missiles. I was in a hit with Real America's Voice News. Two missiles came out of Israel to Lebanon. And then I was 5 minutes later, I was going to do a hit. I was doing a hit, and then two missiles came in, and the siren started going off. And then Chuck tells me, like, get down, get down. So I get down and I look at his face and he's smiling. Like, I'm like, this guy, man. I'm like, why are you smiling? I'm like, I enjoy the moment. I'm like, this guy. Oh my God, I miss him. I miss you, man. Uh, I'm glad you have fun with the gardening plumber stuff. That's hilarious. Oh yeah, we do that all the time. And next time, Chuck, that you present me like your gardener, I'm gonna go in and the gardening stuff, man. I'm gonna be like that. Yeah, I can do front yard, backyard. I can do mowing, everything. Everything that you have. Cut the grass for weddings, everything. That's my specialty. Buy me a coffee, right? Yes, absolutely. I will donate again soon. Times are tough. Yeah, no. God bless your dear heart. Only with you participating right here, it is more than enough, Miss Cat. Support independent media is right there. That's the link. Ms. Glenda has it right there. We can donate on here. Yeah, you see the link right there. Go to that link. It's Buy Me a Coffee. You can go to that link and just Miss Maggie. She's from Cuba. Absolutely, all the women from Cuba are beautiful. So Miss Maggie, God bless it. God bless you and your mother and all of your children. My wish is to health, happiness, and the beauty of Jesus and how he loves us even when we don't deserve his love and grace. Jesus first, always. Yes, I'm Team Jesus. Before I am Team Democrat, Republican, I don't care. David, what's up? What's happening? What's going on from Minnesota, man? Man, Get out of there, man. Get out of there. Ilhan is ruining that beautiful state, man. Get out of there. Hi, Oscar. Hope you're doing good. I'm doing okay, Miss Jackie. Happy Saturday, Miss Diva. How you doing? Uh, what happened to watching from North Dakota? God bless you. Oh my God, Miss Wanda. Thank you so much. I have what is it? Oh my God, it went fast. Have buy me a coffee in my email. Thank you so much. Any cannibals where you at who got gotched? I have never been asked that. This is the first time that crazy question comes into the live feed. The cartel, they're the only cannibals, man. They're the only ones. I can tell you that they're the only ones. Let me see if this phone is heating up. I don't want it to be heat up, man, and then cut off. Let's see. Thank you so much. People are donating on the coffees, man. Briston and somebody else donated. Man, thank you so much. Thank you. Donate to the coffee, man. Thank you. God bless you, man. That's my family. We know Christ. That is what people. Uh, okay. Thank you. God bless you. Junction, Texas, Ohio. Have a wonderful day. Ohio. That was from Michael Young. The great Michael Young. I got to thank Michael Young. I just recently got a new opportunity to work with a network, and it was because of him. I have to give credit to him. This is a new opportunity, and hopefully it will concur in the next incoming weeks. But I got an opportunity to work with a really big network, and I am extremely happy and excited about it. I'm going to go to the shadow because the shade, or whatever you want to call it, uh, la sombra, we call it in Spanish. Sometimes I translate my Spanish real bad to English. Let me sit down right here on one of my beach, right here. Okay, let's go. Uh, Let me remove this. Thank you so much, Michael. Man, Michael, thank you so much. Uh, Hola, saludos. Cintia, ¿cómo estás? No manches, acabo de ir a Bogotá. Necesitamos platicar mucho. Te mando un abrazo. Viva Venezuela, un abrazo. Louisiana, how's that chicken going, man? I'm not trying to be no racist or nothing, but that's the best chicken. Whether you like it or not, people, the best grilled, greasy, tasty chicken for you to have a cholesterol day. Go to Louisiana, man. They say that that's the best chicken. I had a friend of mine. His name is well, don't make fun of me, man. He's an African American, but I had a friend of mine, David. He was from Louisiana, and he is from Louisiana, still alive, but he lives in San Diego. And he was from Louisiana, and that's the best chicken, man. I don't know if I'm right, Mari LeBeau, but that's the best chicken. My son-in-law is from Cuba. We have relatives from all over the world. They came here legally, and we are proud to be Americans. They feel what this country is being turned into. Well, yeah, everybody's damn tired of what is going on to the United States. I am tired, and I'm a Mexican citizen. I cannot believe what that country is going through. Let me tell you what it used to be for me when I used to be 12, 13 years of age. Let me just tell you an experience. So my dad used to tell me, "What do you want for your birthday? Do you want me to take you to Magic Mountain, SeaWorld, the zoo, Disneyland?" That was the prize, right? And my dad used to work really hard to make that day for me to be happy. And I said, "I don't want nothing for my birthday on January. My birthday, I want you to celebrate it to me on uh, March." And he was like, "Why?" He took me one time to the Miramar Air Show, and that was the best time that I ever had in my life. It was when I wanted really, and I've got misguided, growing up, being with growing up in bad neighborhood. But that's when I really wanted to be a Marine, because you go to this Miramar Air Show, and it is just unbelievable, man. It's just the airplanes, the Blue Angels, the aircrafts, the tanks, and the helicopters. Oh my God, the Coast Guard. Also, I wanted to be in the Coast Guard. I was like, man, how would it feel to rescue people in the sea and all this kind of stuff? And you see the uniform man and uniform women and the guns and all. Ah. And I was young, and every year for like I don't know, since I turned like possibly 16, 17, he used to take me to the Miramar Air Show every to celebrate my birthday. That's the best birthdays, man. And that's when you used to feel the envy of being a United States citizen, like an American, as you guys say. Like this is so beautiful. And the youth used to be like, I want to join the Marines. I want to be in the Army. I want to be in the Navy. I want to be in the Coast Guard. I want to be in the National Guard. Now everybody's burning the flag. Everybody's, insulting the authorities, and it's so bad. And this is what you have when open borders. This is what you create with a communist Marxist agenda. This is what you create with bad politicians, bad leaders. There's a saying in Mexico that says, "Muchos jefes y pocos indios." Too many chiefs and not too many Indians. So that's what you have. Really, a lot of bad leaders and really, small people that they need to do the job. So it's so sad, man. Uh, my dream will be to be able to own enough land to build a house for each of one of my kids, so that I can watch all of my grandchildren grow up together. Wow, that is such a beautiful thing. That is such a beautiful dream. Miss Bonnie, you're gonna accomplish that dream, man. I'm gonna tell you, the Lord is gonna bless you. I wish that it's gonna bless you, man. Everybody's saying Popeyes. Where are you? I'm in Tijuana right now. We're at war. Yes, we are. I got to realize that when I'm traveling with Chuck and also with Michael, they're consistently telling me, Oscar, we're at war. We're at war. These are people that they're used to be in the armed forces. So I'm never been in the armed forces in the military. I had some military training when I was young, but in terms to being at a war zone, no, until now that I have been into 2 to 3 war zones. But now I can tell you that it's confirmed we are at war. We're definitely at war, and there's no consequence of saying the opposite, really. I feel bad for those kind. Yes, I am Oscar. I'm sick of what's happening. And I serve in this country in this mess. Yeah, I'm so sorry, man. As an army veteran, it's breaking my heart, Oscar. Yes, it's so bad, man. It's so bad. Qué hermoso. Cristo te ama, Oscar. Aquí está en Sonora, México. La parte de mi familia, mandar muchas bendiciones. Ay, te quiero, te quiero, te quiero. Te mando muchas bendiciones para ti. Te mando muchos abrazos. Muchas gracias por mandarme esas bendiciones. Te lo agradezco de todo corazón. Eso es lo más bonito. Lo más bonito. Muchas gracias. Louisiana here. Uh, the crimes are insane. I feel for the parents of those harmed. Yeah, they're insane. It's just insane, insanity. Let me just remove this comment. Oh my god. Okay, all right, there we go. Oscar Blue's at home right now. Yes, I am at home. Uh, well, I don't want to say bad language, profanity language, Miss Mary Home. But yeah, the U.S. is not. Uh, it's now is the time, I think, so that the U.S. needs to rise and fix what they have done to it. So I think it is the time. I think that if you ask me, uh, if in terms to my dream to the United States, uh, I dream that all the bad politicians will be prosecuted and they will leave the power to the good of the people, the good leaders, that they will take good decisions for the people in the country. The infestation of that country, it is bad leaders. That's why this is happening to you guys. Oscar, do you hear about the guy that set himself up? Oh yeah, I heard about him, and I just saw a post about this guy, This guy had a sign that said Donald Trump and Biden are making a coup, both of them, to ruin the United States, something like that. And then he set himself on fire, and they called him. And even the leftist media, man, they don't even respect people that they just committed suicide or they just did a horrible act like that. They call that guy a conspiracy theorist, and you're like, come on, man. Not even with the guy set himself on fire, you have enough respect to say that this man by the name of so and so did this horrible act to himself, and this is what happened. No, you have to label him, man. That's the leftist media. That's all the freaking time, the leftist media, man. They got to put a label on you for everybody to recognize. Oh, yeah, you're the conspiracy theorist, right? You're the white supremacist, right? You're the fascist, right? I saw an article that it was written about you. Like, it's, oh my God. It's so disgusting, the leftist media, man. I'm so freaking tired of them. So freaking disgusted and tired of them, man. And they're weasels. They're weasels, man. They're weasels. You know, they're just they don't have the balls, man, to front. It's just I'm so freaking tired. Freaking tired, man. Freaking tired. You know, it's just so exhausting. I've done burns in AR and it was awful. Yes, it is awful. That sign, something like CNN called it an active shooter. Uh, yes, the sign's sad, something like that. CNN called it an active shooter. The dopes himself on fire. That was horrible. Yeah. Why will you celebrate or why will you label a person that just set himself on fire and then label him in that way? It's just it's sad. You know, it's sad. And then you gotta you know, you gotta and then you gotta label the guy that just committed himself a crime to himself, like he committed suicide. That's basically suicide. Uh and died in the most horrific way. God bless his soul. Now possibly he's redeemed and he's with the Lord. But why will you label a man that it just did that? It's just, my God, horrible, man. The media has become just, and they are so self-proclaimed. Like, it's just, we are the ones that we are attacked. We are the, oh my God. I just want to hit the wall, man. Uh, I took the no label as a New Year's resolution, and it's hard to do. Yeah, we need to pray for that, man. Thank you so much, Wanda M. Ennixon Arndrud, Anderud, Anderud. Okay, I think I got your last name correctly. I'm sorry. 4 hours later, he didn't die until. Oh my God! So he suffered more. Jesus, man! For God's sake! Oh my God! I'm so sorry for that man. Oh my God! Imagine that, suffering that much, man. Sun is hitting me right here in the face. So I can't put the phone in some other place for me to just be in the shade. It's just so, it sucks. And that is my seat over there. Oh, what the hell am I doing, man? I gotta, can you guys hold on? Hold on right here. Hold on. What the hell am I doing, man? I got a thing right here. The hell, man? I bought this thing. This is, the hell, man? And I'm struggling over here with the sun, and I got this thing. You go. What the hell, man? What's going on with you, Oscar Blue? You go. Oh my God! And I even sit down with the sun. No, no, not even the thing. It's you, stupid. Here we go. Uh, uh, here you go. Biden to be taken out of office immediately. My God, everybody's wishing that. You guys saw that video where he goes to he's trying to imitate Trump, and he goes to a food store and he's buying some food, but it's just crickets. It's just so bad. And then Trump, they put the video of Trump going into, I think it was Chick-fil-A, and the guy was like, or Popeyes, I don't know where it was, and the guy was like celebrating, and everybody's taking a picture. It's just undeniably the most humiliating thing, man. Mm, it's so bad. Oh, had 95% of his body burned. My God, that is horrible. Uh, burns are inside and outside on bodies, lungs, injuries. Oh my God, oh my God. Pray, let him rest in peace, man. Let him rest in peace. You're a good man, Oscar. I salute you, my friend. I salute you, my. Hey, Mr. Michael. Thank you. So you're a good guy, man. You're a good guy. Uh, loving the tats, Oscar. Oh yeah, I got a lot of them. Got a lot. The whole thing. Got right there. Got a lot of them. Still gonna get more right here. That's my thing, man. Although a lot of the Christians do not like me having a lot of tattoos, but that's my thing, man. What the hell? If I like them, what? I wouldn't let Biden come into my business. Get out! No, no, I want to buy. Get out! I prefer losing the store than letting you in. That would be so funny. I'm a nurse. I'm sure they put the man in a coma, so he did not feel much. Oh, yeah. Thank you so much. There's the link. Buy me a coffee. You guys like to contribute to my independent reporting, and I'm trying to go to Armenia with Chuck. Please help me out, guys. If you can donate, so we can gather funds and we can go to Armenia this year. This year, I'm trying to go and trying to save money to go with them. I'm going to start a gives and go, but you can start from now and help me out so I can go over there to Armenia and report on another mass migration on another face of the earth, and it will be completely interesting to go that. I'm a Christian and I love tattoos. I actually have two, so we didn't judge that at all. Thank you so much. A lot of the military have tattoos. They are heroes, and the front, like you. Oh, you're considering me a hero. Thank you so much. God bless you. Thank you. What a beautiful thing. Yes, I've seen doctors and all this kind of stuff, but in America, it doesn't. It's different than in Central and South America because over here you get judged because a lot of the gang members and all these people have tattoos, so everybody's like, oh my God, so they think that you're exactly the same, but in America, it's different. Uh, Armenia, yeah, I'm trying to go over there, and trying to go over there with Chuck. He did a documentary in Armenia. He won I don't know how many awards on it. The guy is just basically all over the place. I told him yesterday that he travels on a portal, and in a starship. I told him you travel on a portal in a starship, man. Uh, saying they are voting on the Israel aid bill right now. It looks like it's passing. Problem is, what is all in it? What is all in it? What is in it? You're trying to ask, what is in it? I don't know. How much is the bill of Israel? How many millions? How much can you give, man? Man, my God. You guys are so in bad shape. You're so in debt. You guys are trillions in debt, and you guys are asking borrowed money to send. Do you take Zelle for a donation? Because that's the only way I can donate. I don't have Zelle. I'm sorry, but you can donate with a blessing. So that will be more than enough. A blessing will be more than enough. Armenia is the first Christian nation, 301 AD, land of Noah, and you need to see Mount Ararat. Those most yeah, Chuck wants to take me there. That's where I want to go. Hi, Oscar. I'm a woman of God, soldier for Christ, and I have a big tattoo on my heart clout. Thank you for the support. A lot of money in it for Ukraine borders, but none for ours. That's the crazy thing about it, man. Jesus, man, it's 61 billion, I think, for Ukraine. Yeah, but I'm talking. Yeah, Miss Glenda, but I'm talking about the Israel bill, man. Do you know guys know how to borrow money from China? Man, is that accurate or is that a speculation? Because we don't even know. Uh, yeah, I agree. No more funding foreign wars. Stop the killing. America first. Yeah, I agree with that. I agree with that. Man, somebody reply tweets notification. Somebody bought me a coffee right now. Thank you so much. Oh my God, thank you. Buy me a coffee is right there on the link. I'm trying to go to Armenia, and then I will be traveling soon with the group with the White Giant with Ben Berquam also. So I'm trying to go with Ben also. We're going to travel. The traveling is going to start. I'm starting late this year, but we're starting, and trying to give it my all this year, people. This is election year. We're trying to give it our all, but broadcast and give you guys a reality. At the same time, these horrible people that they're in government expose them, man. 26 billion to Israel. Jesus Christ. Holy cow. Jesus, man. That's so much money, man. So much money. Uh Very detailed window cleaner. My God, how much that is a great name. So I want to ask you a question out of the box. What do you use to detail a window? Like from the car? Because I use Windex. Mexicans, we use Windex for everything. Even if you have a fever, you just spray it on their face, and they're like, it possibly will clean off. So what do you use for very detailed window? I want to know. And we clean it with newspaper, and then that's how we do it. But I don't know, man. I don't know. Just tell me. Uh, it goes with Ben Berquam to see next. Ah, a lot of complaining. Mm, I there you go, Democrats. That's what he says all the time. All the time. I just make fun of him all the freaking time. He's just saying all the time, "There you go, Democrats. There you go." But more goals. I think you're going to see a Ben Berquam that he is going to go full throttle this year. He's already going, but I think that he needs to accelerate a little bit more, and he needs the Mexican to do that. So with me, he accelerates all the time, and I push him to accelerate more, and he gets motivated when he's with the Mexican, with me. So I think that you're going to see a Ben Berquam that he's going to go full throttle. That he is going to give it his all this year. That he is willing to and give away everything for his country. That man loves America, man. That man loves the United States, man. Whether you agree with it or not, whether you consider him, a lot of people consider him an extremist. A lot of people consider him that he's a lot of leftists consider him racist, fascist, white supremacist, all this. He's my brother, man. And I love that man. I don't care about labels. I don't care about anything. That's the way he thinks. That's the way he is. That's his freedom. And I respect that that everywhere that he goes, he stands on his convictions. And that's the only thing that I see a man with a lot of conviction, with a lot of integrity, and I love that man. Whether we participate together or not, whether we travel or not, we have been in the jungle 4 times in dangers and annoyed like a mother, man. I don't talk to me, shut up, like that kind of annoyed. And we have been in Ukraine together. We have been in Europe. We have been. It's sometimes we're good, sometimes we're mad, sometimes like brothers. And And that's thanks to Mr. Rob Sig from the Real America's Voice News, which I love that man, and also Mr. Rob Shorts, another man that he's man, he's such a strict man, but he's a man with integrity, a great man also. He's a great man. He's a man that has a big heart. I know that he has a big heart. And those men have brought this team together, man. And I think that he is going to go full throttle this year. I don't see him, slowing down. I think that he needs he needs a little bit on this. He's going to step it up a little bit in the next incoming month. He's going to step it up a little bit. You feel that flat Earth? Come on, bro. And actually, a lot of people think this, man, but come on, bro. Come on, bro. It's the same question that you're asking me if I like donuts or not. It's just, come on, bro. But I feel you, man. I feel there's a lot of people that you know, there's a lot of people, man, that they think that it's a flat Earth, man. Mira el Oscar con el galán del novelas, look. Chingado. ¿Cuál galán de novelas, look? Traigo una pinche camisa y unos lentes nomás. Ay, cabrón, reacciona Puerto Rico, ¿cómo estás, hombre? Salud. Saca el arroz con leche, hombre. Sácalo. Uh, Sharing to conservatives on the Bahia Puerto Vallarta. Wow, that's awesome. All the way to Puerto Vallarta, man. Uh, yes, lots of complaining. Ben does love America. Our country is worth all our loyalty. Like Ben and a new slogan. I love that, man. But yeah, you're gonna see him that he's gonna go full throttle, and that's what I believe. We're not telling our plans, but yes, you're gonna see him that he's gonna go a little bit tougher and a little bit stronger, man. Do you hear about Congressman Benny Thompson introducing a bill to strip Trump of his Secret Service protection? The Dems will stop. Thank you, somebody. Joyce E. Thank you. You bought me 5 coffees. Oh my God. God bless your dear heart. Jesus, my God, Joyce. Buy me a coffee is right there, guys. Contribute if you want. I'm trying to go to Armenia and also other places. So you guys know that when I'm traveling, I'm traveling. I don't joke around. So trying to go to Armenia with Chuck. Also trying to visit some other places with Chuck. I'm trying to go to different places, but it's difficult to do it on our own, man. The Dems will stop at nothing to ruin this man. Well, didn't they took away also Kennedy's protection? Uh, Also Kennedy doesn't have protection, man. That sucks. And Kennedy doesn't have protection. Also, he does not. He does not have protection. Uh, la tierra es plana y estacionario. Well, mi hermano, está bueno. Te deseo lo mejor. Ya no fumes eso, hombre. Ya deja de estar fumando eso en las noches. Mi hermano, ya deja de estar fumando eso. Ya no lo fumes. Eso hace daño. Te mando un abrazo, Matthew. You have to say Donuts, fantastic bakery on San Salvador in 5 de Diciembre neighborhood. Good Mexican local bakers. I was in El Salvador on 2023, I think so. I think that we ate pupusas and it was the best. Uh, uh, Blessings, Oscar. Belinda Edhart. Oh my God, Miss Belinda, you have been with me for the longest of time. Isn't that right? You have been with me for like, if I'm miscounting, you guys, somebody was amazed that I know all of the people that they have been from with me from the start, and I never forget like I never forget a face, and I never forget a face, and I never forget a face, and I never forget a man. I never forget a face, and I never forget a name. My mind is like a steel trap. I I just did a rock, Dwayne Johnson, but I think that you've been with me for like uh, ah, uh, you've been with me for like. Mm, I'm not mistaken, 5 years? If just confirm, just confirm, man. What part of Mexico has the best Mexican? Man, you're looking at it right here. What the hell is that question? Kind of question is that? Very detailed window. The hell is your problem, man? How do we send coffee money? It's if somebody can put the link right there, Miss Glenda, help me out, man. I don't have the link. I don't have the link. Miss Glenda, can you put the link right there? Uh, you remember how long I've been here? Are you yelling? You've been here for like 2 to 3 years. Don't test me, man, because I'm a man. 2 to 3 years, isn't that right? Thank you, Miss Glenda. My God, right there, you got it. Right there, that's the link, man. Thank you, thank you, thank you. They can't take President Trump's money away. All former presidents have. I'm shocked you remember me. No, I remember, man. I remember everybody. I have a group, and those groups. I want to say, send a big hug to Miss Jerry Lee. God bless you. Miss you. Love you, Miss Jerry Lee. And to all the ladies that are in our group that they support us, Miss Glenda, Miss Mary, Miss Brenda, Miss Eva, Miss Teresa. Oh my God, all of you! You're such a phenomenal ladies. Uh, isn't that right, man? Don't test me, man. I told you 2 to 3 years, man. I watched the comments. So you're thinking I don't. uh, I've been here 5 years. What's your last name? And I will tell you if you have been here 5 years. Change the subject to no more Yokozunas. Ah, hijo de tu madre. Hijo de la chingada. Te extraño, cabrón. And I would like to tell you, you know where I come from, and you know how hard it has been. You know how hard it has been. And I know that you know how hard it has been for me. And I know that you know that we have come a long way, primo, a long way. Uh, and you know what? I miss you, way. One day, again, I will see you, and we will be drinking and washing our cars and listening to all these music, como nos gusta. Yo no mi montañas. But tú más que nadie, right here, you more than anybody knows how much I have struggled and how hard it has been. And te quiero dar las gracias aquí en público because you supported me on those days, remember? So thank you so much. I have always said thank you to you, but te quiero dar las gracias, cabrón. Tú eres un hombre de palabra. La palabra es lo más importante, ¿se acuerda? You're a man of your word. And you're a Republican. Chivotallas, te quiero, cabrón. Uh, Primo, you're a badass. I miss you too, a huevo. Te hijo de su chingada madre. Eres un chingón, mijo. Eres un chingón. Eres un chingón, mi montañas. Hopefully soon. Hopefully soon we will see each other and and a Tortuga Ninja. Oh, back in the day, I had no neck. I had no neck, man. Hey, thank you. Somebody donated 5 coffees. My God, thank you so much. Thank you so much. So much cafecito break. What's going on, New York? What up, son? ¿Qué pasa, chico? ¿Qué pasa? ¿Qué pasa, pues? Saludo a toda mi gente de Puerto Rico, toda la gente de Puerto Rico. Cafecito break from New York. What's going on, New York? Hey, let me tell you, man, what's happening in New York, it is out of freaking mind. It's just crazy. Please put the link in the comments. Ms. Glenda, can you put the link, please, again? Thank you so much. This is the only one that is helping me. What's happening in New York, it is crazy, man. You guys saw the other day what happened in Columbia University? Hamas and Hezbollah protesters and Hamas students from Colombia, these are American citizens, yelling, "We love Hamas." That is crazy, man. I was like, whoa, that country is upside freaking down, man. All these people that they are belovers of terrorists should be arrested. No justification whatsoever, man. You cannot justify. Oh, oh my God, Miss Teresa, thank you so much. There you go. There's the link. Man, let me post the link. There's the link right there. Oh no, that's the website. No, I'm looking for the coffee link. Man, I just want to tell you, man, what's happening in New York, it is out of this freaking world, man. That tells you what happened yesterday in Columbia University. It tells you how. Thank you so much, Miss Glenda. Right there, there's the coffee link, people. I'm gonna leave it right there for a little bit. What happened the other day in Columbia University? It tells you how the college system in the United States is. You know that I will prefer to school my son right now, man. Homeschool my son, man. The thing is, Valerie Lyle, Shabbat Shalom to you, man. The thing about these, it's just holy crap. I never thought, and it is so disappointing. There was a kid yelling at a screen, yelling, "I love Hamas. I love," and I'm like, what the hell it is wrong with you, man? What is wrong? The brainwashing, the Marxists, the communists, the leftist progressives. You open that window. It is for you to close it. The American people, not nobody else. These politicians are crooked. You got the Union Party. You got people that are paid off on the Republican side. And on the Democrat side, you already know the agenda. But the majority of Republicans are bought off. And I'm not even lying, man. These Republicans, they don't have the two things that you're standing in the middle of your legs hanging because they're tucked in and they just want to get paid every month. A lot of them. You got a few that are counted on my hand that they actually will stand up and fight these people. But my God, man, Jesus, this is why colleges are so bad, man. And they hate the United States and they live out of the capitalist system. That is the most stupidest thing that I ever heard. You got a young college kid with his iPhone yelling at you, "I love Hamas," that he bought out of the capitalist dollar on a capitalist job with his capitalist money that it was brought by his capitalist dad into his capitalist bank. That's how bad it is, man. Yesterday, I was so in shock, completely in shock to hear that. I was like, wow, this is the time I have never seen the United States more vulnerable to be attacked by inside than today. I have never seen it. And I already told you guys, this migration is a weaponized migration. I'm a pro-migrant myself. I'm a Latino. I'm a Mexican citizen. I believe that migration is a human right. But in those human rights, there's laws, and we need to obey those laws. And they're using our people, these disgusting political party on the left of the United States of America, they're going to use our people to destabilize an election. And man, I am not a conspiracy theorist. I'm not creating hysteria. Somebody bought Elizabeth Maddox. My God, bought me 10 coffees. Yes, Elizabeth, Elizabeth Maddox. Thank you so much. Thank you. Buy me a coffee's right there. Thank you. You know, and they're going to use the mass migration as they use Black Lives Matter, as they use Antifa, the two leftist progressive movements, to create instability, division, and make it about race. Last elections was about that. These elections are going to be about being inhuman. And touching on the humanitarian side, you got a war in Israel and Gaza, in Israel and Palestine, Israel and Iran. Then not only that, that you got a war in Israel and Iran, but also you have the massive influx that is already in the United States under the 4 years of Biden. A lot of good people, I'm not going to lie. A lot of good people, a lot of good migrants. I have walked with doctors, engineers, lawyers, teachers. I have walked with a lot of good people, but there's a little small fraction of bad people that they're coming in. And I will tell you something. A lot of these bad people, they don't want to get returned back. So what do you think they're going to do? As soon as they hear that the opposition or the Republicans are 5 points up in the polls, what do you think they're going to do? They're going to keep quiet. They're going to be used by the white mercenary activist liberal, the one that is protesting right now in schools, use our people to propaganda for their political gains and votes and destabilize an election. That is what they're going to do. I'm not conspiracy theory. A mí no me vengan con sus chingaderas que son mentiras. Esta es la verdad. Nos están utilizando. This is the truth. You guys are using us, and we're sick and tired of you guys using our people, using us Latinos for your political propaganda and your political trash, instead of helping us to create a better atmosphere in our countries for work, instead of helping us to create a better manufacturing companies to go and provide jobs, international corporations, provide a better cost of living, better security, better jobs, better education. What you're provoking is a mass migration, a complete disaster with this global compact of immigration with the United Nations. And after that, you push people away from their culture, make them adapt to a new culture. The new culture, it is you, the progressive mercenary activist liberal, and to adapt to your progressiveness, because the Latino, I will tell you, has three qualities that a lot of the human beings in around the world they will love to have. And I will tell you first one. First one, we believe in God. We are people of faith. Whether we are in the middle of the jungle migrating, whether we are at a war zone, whether we are in the worst conditions, we always kneel down and we pray. We believe in God. Second, thank you so much. Somebody, Pam, bought me 3 coffees. Thank you so much. Buy me a coffee. It's right there. Second, we believe in family. That is what that is for we work for. That is for what we do. That is for what we pray. We pray for ourselves and we're family. So we believe in God and we believe in family. And third of all, we are hard freaking workers, man. We're capitalists by nature. So we believe in God, we believe in family, and we're capitalists by nature. We will make money as whatever we man, we will sell in front of our houses. We will go and sell food. We will go and sell our old clothes to other people. We will put up a page on Facebook and sell old clothes. We will work as whatever we need. Negro, cállate. Thank you so much. Somebody, Jacqueline Louisville, bought me 5 coffees. My God, thank you so much, Jacqueline. We are that quality of people. And they know that we have these three qualities. And they want to destroy these three qualities with their progressive, disgusting movement as Latinx. These disgusting movements to try to eradicate our name, to try to eradicate our identities, and use us for their propaganda. This is what they have done all the time. They come to our country and they bring their haters. Oh, the Republicans are racist. The Republicans are this. Look, they're putting up a big wall. They're trying to divide us. Let's go, Mexicans. Why? Why are you using us? Why? To win your election. Why you didn't come here when Bill Clinton was the first one that built that wall? He was a Democrat. Why you didn't come here with Barack Obama built right here in California the heat sensor wall? Why you didn't protest when Barack Obama was the #1 deporter in chief in the history of the United States of America and provoked a war with Fast and the Furious over here in our country of Mexico and provided artillery for the cartel to just get fed and create a massive assassinations and a war in our country? He created the cages for children to be before they get deported. Why didn't you talk about that? You never said nothing about that. And absolutely, You're not talking about now that the Biden administration is the #1 administration with more deaths of migrants in the history between the limitations of Mexico and the United States. And that Biden is building a wall in California with the governor, Gavin Newsom. It's continuing the wall with more than 30 feet tall. But it's all about the opposition. It's all about these progressive, mercenary, white activist liberals coming into our country, using us for their propaganda, as they're going to use our people in the United States, using our vulnerabilities because they know that we're vulnerable. They know that we want a better quality of life. They know that we want to stay over there. They know that we don't have another chance. They know that we don't want to get returned. So what they're going to do is say, well, you want to get returned, or you want to go outside and protest for your rights. So they know what they're going to do as a strategy to use us to start manifesting, protesting. Look what happened in New York. In New York, you had a lot of people from Africa, a lot of people from Haiti protesting the other day for better qualities of life. It's starting. I told you guys this. It's weaponized migration. I have said it multiple times. Multiple times. Do you think the people from Venezuela want to leave Venezuela? Have you guys seen the beaches in Maracaibo and Margarita? They're beautiful, man. You guys seen the quality of life that they can have in their own country? You guys seen Cuba? Have you guys seen La Habana? For God's sake, not even no beach in America and Mexico is much beautiful than the ones in La Habana. My God, there's no comparison. You guys think that people will live outside of their countries if they didn't have a capitalist system or a good system to live? I'm just telling you, they're going to use us to destabilize an election. Watch and see. This is not a conspiracy theory. This is not for all the leftists. This is not a conspiracy theory. This is not creating hysteria. This is not fear mongering. This is not white supremacy, white imperialism. This is not xenophobic, transphobic, homophobic, pronophobic, fatphobic, racist, fascist, narcissist, bigot, Zionist, creating violence. Oh my God, he's creating violence. All of that. It's not. It is the correct assimilation of what you guys are going to do with us. You don't care if people die in the Darien Gap. You don't care if people get extortion in Central America, South America. This is the better pathway of Biden, Joe Biden. This is the better pathway. The pathway that you talked about in the debates. I'm going to create a better pathway for migrants, and I'm going to document 11 million undocumented individuals. Full lie. Full lie. This is the pathway of debt, the pathway where NGOs are promoting how to enter the jungle through Candica, Purgana, and Turbo. The pathway of NGOs incentivizing this to continue. Enter to non-ports of entry, to places where they risk their lives, where children suffer, where children are suffering continuously, and that they blame white supremacy and white right-wing extremists. But what's up with the leftists? What's up with you? What are you doing? Have you seen what you're doing? You're actually incentivizing this to continue, incentivizing people to continue. Because if you know that if this crisis, humanitarian crisis, stops in the global compact of immigration, which all NGOs are under an international treaty, if this compact ends, your funding ends, your job ends, and your money entrance ends. Look what happened to El Salvador. Have you guys traveled to El Salvador? Because I have. I have walked that country, asked people how they live. They live happy. They're extremely happy that the most radical gang in the world has been eliminated and eradicated, not completely, but almost, into a 90%. The better cost of living. Bukele has been the #1 president in the continent with more approval to get reelected. Whether it was reelected and he changed the constitution, whether it is, the people want that president to be their president. Not like over here in the United States, that you have an incompetent president that cannot even stand himself in 2 feet, cannot even say a speech correctly without falling asleep. And everybody knows that he's a weak leader, that he's a weak president. He's weak. The United States is weak right now with weak politicians, weak leaders. Too many chiefs, not too many Indians. Muchos jefes, pero pocos indios. That's what you guys have. Too many leaders, but not too many hard workers. And those leaders that you guys have, they're incompetent. They're part of this. They're all part of it. They're all profiting. They're all making a lot of money. The cartel is growing by three times the quantity. Why? Because you're giving them the ammo. Said like, oh no, fentanyl is coming from Mexico. Yeah, but who's the number one buyer of fentanyl? Who's the number one distributor of fentanyl? Who's the number one that the consumer of fentanyl? Who's the number one with addiction to fentanyl? So the buyer, it is asking for more. Why? Because you have an insecure border. When you secure your border, when you put establishment, and when you start attacking the interior, groups that they're distributing, the mafia that it operates from inside of the United States, you help the cartel to make them weak. You stop making them weak because you're not providing money to them. You're not providing them power to create and to be more incentivized and to create more and more and more and to grow more, to buy more artillery, to buy more property, to grow and to expand themselves. So you're making them weak. And now the Mexican government can act and you push them to act because you're doing the thing on your own. But if you're not, if you're letting them in by the quantities of the tons and the tons and the tons, how many Americans are being killed every year of fentanyl? 100,000? Jesus. Isn't that crazy? That is being done on purpose? We don't know. It can be a conspiracy, it can be not. Manage it as wherever you want. Think about it as whatever you want. Is it an attack directly by China because the liquid was made in China? Act as whatever you want, create the conspiracy if you want, whatever you want to call it. I'm just telling you, if you're the number one consumer, something is up. The latter organizations are not doing anything about it. The pharmaceutical companies are not doing anything about it. And I'm not creating hysteria. I'm not fear mongering. I'm not, no, 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 la chingue. So what it is, man. It is what it is. Buy me a coffee is right there. Thank you. Thank you, people, for joining in this morning. Nice talk to you guys, man. Nice talks. Uh, you know, nice talk with you guys. I'm about to get into the shower. I gotta go somewhere. Uh, you know, I would love to stay here for next 10 minutes, next 10 or 15 minutes, to stay here with you guys. Oscar, a channel I listen to is really good. He would like to interview you. He said it's called Speak the Truth. All right. America by corporations. Uh, America run by corporations, weak president, bad element, greedy politicians, brought and paid for. Agree what you're saying it is. Oscar is a servant of Jesus, a chosen warrior. We have many around the world. Thank you so much, Valerie. Thank you so much. Uh, it's been our pleasure. Thank you, Oscar. Thank you. I'm trying to go to Armenia in the next incoming months. I don't know where. I don't know when, but trying to raise the money. I'm going to put a Gives and Go link for me to travel. I'm going to put an amount that I'm potentially going to need for me to travel to different countries. And I will put exactly the price of what it is, the plane tickets, and although I will develop the whole plan of how much I need for food, hotel, and travel. The thing that I struggle the most is the travel, the plane tickets. So I'm trying to go to Armenia. I'm trying to go back to Israel with Chuck. Uh, I'm trying to also potentially go to the borders of Brazil. There's already a plan to go to several different South American countries again, um, and ultimately, the borders of Mexico. So I'm trying to put out a plan. Hopefully, the people will support. You guys know that I always walk the walk, don't talk the talk. I'm always walk the walk, and I will put myself always in harm's way for to bring you guys the reality. I have walked 4 times a Darien. As crazy as it is, man. I have been in a war in Ukraine. I've been in a war in Israel. And have learned from the best how to. I cannot talk about that, Kitty. Kitty Strong. Do they make you take? No, they don't. No, they don't. And I'm totally against it. So I'm not going to talk about it. I'm not going to be. I don't want to be shadow banned, but I don't. I protect myself doing exercise, vitamin C, vitamin E, and that's it. Can you see comments on X, Oscar? I can see the live stream right here, but I don't see comments coming in from X. Can anybody comment from X on the live feed, please? Uh, can you? Thank you for asking, Ms. Glenda. So I'm trying to go to those places this year and give it our all on this year. That is going to be interesting. And I'm trying to go to a place that is impossible for Americans to enter, but not for me. It's a really dangerous place that is run by communists. And thank you so much, Miss Patsy. And I'm trying to enter this place and to see what's going on. Uh, that's what that's what I'm trying to do. Um, just show the reality of what's going on. So those are the plans. Also, my book is taking a little while to come out. I apologize for that. It's going to come out in a few weeks, I believe so now. And ultimately, also, I'm trying to go to Japan. Also, they're inviting me to go to Japan, but I'm still. Jesus, a lot of places, man. It's a lot of places, but there's a lot of ways to go over there, and they want me to go to Japan and speak over there. Uh, and hope you hope you all have a good Saturday. Stay smart and safe. Cuídate, Oscar. Gracias por siempre hablando de la situación real. Un abrazo. Te mando un abrazote, mi hermano. Gracias. So I'm trying to go to Japan and join over there to other patriots that they are going to speak in Japan. Uh, so there's a lot of places, man, but it's really hard to move as a Mexican. It's funny because when I was traveling to Israel, the guy he was not being judgmental, or he was not stereotyping me. But the guy on El Al Airlines to go into Israel, he was asking me so many questions, like why a Mexican it is coming to Israel and in a war time. And I'm like, I'm a war correspondent, I'm a journalist. And like, oh, okay. Which networks do you work for? And I just showed him my credentials, like, I'll be right back. And then he came back, it's like, but you're from Mexico, right? And I'm like, oh my God, yes. Do you want me to wear a sombrero so you can actually and like, yes, I'm from Mexico. Okay, do you have a profile that I can check? I'm like, yes, you can check my profile. I sent him my Instagram profile. It's like, oh, you cover immigration, I see. Man, fly, get the hell out of here. I just took a shower. And then he came back again, and like that, and like that, and like that, and until he let me in. Japan has precious people. Oh yeah. You need to wear the right headgear. Your hair is too neat. Oh, thank you so much. I still have hair, man. 43 years old, and I'm still have hair. And it grows a lot, man. It still grows. Still grows. It still grows. My hair still grows. So there's the link. Before I say goodbye, buy me a coffee. It is right there. I want to say thank you to every single one of you that have been so supported on this live. I will do more lives like this, during the week, for you guys to try to support me. And we try to, travel and, uh, you know, oh my God, going to the Philippines and Malaysia is the plan. Phew, that's crazy, man. That is crazy, man. The Philippines and Malaysia. It's just beautiful, man. It's beautiful. Hair is looking good. Oh yeah. Yeah, hair is looking good. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm trying to not like Josh Phillips. I give him a hard time. Josh Phillips from the Epic Times. That's my brother, man. I tell him, man, that what's going on with your hair, bro? Like it's out of the question. Josh, if you're listening to me, man, it's all fun and games. You already know. Man, I gave you a hard time at the boat when we were crossing the canal. I put the word sailing takes me away, and I put the song right there, and I was looking at him, and I was like, "Hey, man, stand right there, let the sun like hit your face and the wind like blow your hair. Let me put this song, man," and just took a video, and he's like, "Stop it." He has the perfect hair, man, for a journalist. He's like, "Gosh, wait, what the hell's going on with you, Josh Phillips?" Good guy, man. Great guy, man. Great guy. Stop washing your hair, and your hair will get strong. Fact. I'm not a Kurt Cobain guy, man. Kurt Cobain didn't wash his hair, but I will tell you, Kurt Cobain had a great hair. I'm not even gonna lie. Kurt Cobain had great hair and a lot of hair. I'm not, and he was only 28, 26, 27, 28 when I started, listening to his music when he was before he died, like 3 years before I started listening to his music. Uh, will you cover the Chinese military age men coming in at all? I have been doing that. I don't know, Miss Trina, I have been doing that for the longest of time. If I bumped into them, I will absolutely cover it. But it's not like I don't know if you guys understand. It's not like you're going to a place and this is where China. It's coming at 6:45 p.m. It's not like that. It's you have to go over there, do your research, ask around, do your informative report, and then move and move and move and move until you see one. Like, like we saw in the middle of the Darien last time, Ben and I, we were just walking in the middle of the freaking jungle where nobody, no soul could have walked, and we bumped into a Chinese migrant that via this app Duolingo we were talking, and he basically gave us his explanations that he was being persecuted because he's a Christian. So Chinese people are being a lot of them they're being persecuted out of their country for because of the CCP that is persecuting Christians. And ultimately, later on, we asked him if he was seeing that, or if he thinks that CCP spies were coming in the most vulnerable migrants, and he immediately said yes, 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 yes. So we know why they're coming to California, and we know the route. I cannot explain that on a live stream because it will be completely putting a rope on my neck. But I know this since a year or more than a year ago. I knew this. Which airport, la la this, la la that, and we knew this. Like they're coming through several particular parts. Hakumba, the border of Hakumba with Hakume. I don't know if you guys remember, but let me tell you, back in 2019, I believe so, I went to this place, and I will put up a picture in Tecate, that is the place where Hakumba is, where the wall ended. And that's the place. And I said to everybody, this is an open gap where they smuggle a lot of people and a community is involved. It is so hard to get into the community where actually the actual traction of the people is because it is a death trap. It's controlled. It's really dangerous. You have to enter with a convoy. It's really dangerous on the Mexican side and the American side. On the American side, ¿quién es este huevón y por qué me aparece en recomendados? Si no, no me quieras ver, güey. Nadie te mandó para acá, cabrón. Neta, güey. Ponle, güey. ¿Cómo vas? Ponle. ¿Cómo vas? Yo no te invité, güey. ¿Cómo vas? Órale. Yo no te invité, güey. ¿Cómo vas? And I was standing right there on the other side, and I was looking the operanda. It's so dangerous. It's so freaking dangerous. And on the American side, you can be standing there for hours and nothing will happen. But on the other side, I went over there with Ben Berquam, and we had to wait for a National Guard convoy and an INAMI convoy, an Institute National Immigration convoy. All of them, they were carrying, and that's the only way that you can enter. That's the only way that you can enter from the Mexican side. From the American side, you can be standing there. And I've seen a lot of reporters go on the American side, and it's you can be standing there for quite some time, hours. On the Mexican side, it's really difficult. It's not easy. It's hard. It's dangerous. It's 100% dangerous. It's the whole cartel operates that area on the Mexican side, and you cannot enter alone. You cannot be recording there for 2, 3, 4 hours. You cannot be doing that. It's just they tell you immediately. The authorities tell you you have this amount of time to go in, do your report, and get out. That's it. It is that hard. And I remember back in 2019, I climbed that wall, uh, and I climbed it with another former professional boxer. His name is Hansel. Both of us, we went over there. We climbed that mountain, and we went up and we walked down. And I told you guys, this is a part where I cannot enter. I have the video. I mean, I will search it. And that community over there is hot. It's hot. It's really hot. You guys don't understand. That's really difficult. You know, we need to be really careful. Uh, so uh, so it's difficult, but that's where the hot zone is right now, man. That's where the hot zone. So God bless you guys. Thank you so much for the contributions and the help. Thank you, and thank you. God bless you. Take care of yourselves. Stay safe. We will see each other an hour and 16 minutes. I think that's been enough. We will see each other, in the next incoming days, uh, in the next broadcast. Talking to you guys soon. Stay safe, and like we always say, people, God's plan, it is our mission.